Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to my first ever video on this channel. So what I want to do for this channel is that I want to create and show y'all guys how to write C++ and how to work in Unreal Engine, if you want to learn. And I really want to do beginner friendly tutorials. So this video, I'm going to do character input functionality. So we're going to make our character move right, move left, look up, look it down, and we're going to even add a jump, because why not? Dude, it's literally like one line of code. It's crazy. So anyway, what we're going to do when we're in Unreal Engine, we're going to select the template. We're going to add, I guess we're going to add the blank. You guys can add this, the third person or the first person template, but I mean, I'm just gonna do the blank template just with nothing. Okay, so and then we're gonna add up here is the choose whether to create a blueprint or a C++ project. We're doing C++. I'm not doing blueprint, even though I think it doesn't even matter, but still all this other stuff, it doesn't matter. So down here is our folder where we're storing our project in. Make sure you know where that's at. And then we got this one is our project name. You can name it whatever, but for now I'm just going to name it tutorial project for this video. So what I was wanting to do for this series, I think I want to do like animations, shooting ray casting, and a bunch of other stuff, maybe like some cool abilities, maybe just mess around in Unreal Engine, just create something. I mean, that's really good. Like if you're ever learning how to work in Unreal Engine, messing around, doing stuff like this always does help you. So this tutorial is gonna be beginner friendly. If this is your first ever video of watching on Unreal Engine, this would be perfect for you, because if you don't understand like what I'm going through, if maybe I'm making it a little too hard, please let me know in the comments down below. I would help you through the way of this tutorial if anything would go wrong. Okay, so we have made inside of a project. So this is just a blank project. When you spawn in, it's just gonna be nothing. Yeah, it's just gonna be a little starter content. But anyway, what I would do when you first enter your project, go to your content. Okay, I think all you gotta do is just click this hide this panel right here. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click it. We're gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna put underscore main. Why I do this? Why I put an underscore? Because it'd be the folder would be number one. Always be. So you won't have to look for it everywhere. But anyway, if we right click it, we can actually set the color of it, and you can set whatever color you want. I'm just gonna set it. Is that blue? And there we go. Blue's my favorite color, so I'm just gonna put blue. I'm gonna head inside the folder, and then we're gonna add a couple more folders. I'm gonna add animations, and then what I'm gonna do is add blueprints. Did I spell that right? Oh, Jesus. There we go. You can create more folders of whatever you're doing, like if you're importing some character skins or something, you can always just make a folder. Whatever you're doing, right? It's always good to do that sort of thing. So anyway, what I'm doing, I'm gonna head over here to our tutorial project, and then I guess okay, that's cool. And Mary made our game mode, which is good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop inside. Maybe if you don't see the C++ class, you can always click up here to file, and then you can always click new C++ class just like that, and then you're gonna see the screen pop up. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna head over and create a character. So basically the character is a type pawn that includes the ability to walk around. So that's exactly what we need, because that's what we want to do, right? So you can name it whatever. I think my character is pretty good, so I'm just gonna leave it as for that, and we're just gonna create. Okay, so we have made it compiled successfully. If you get any weird errors, let me know down in the comments. I'll help you guys out. But anyway, we're just gonna reload all this. There we go. Okay, so when we head inside of our CPP file, a C++ file, we're gonna get two files. We're gonna get a header file, and we're gonna get a CPP file. Okay, so basically a header file is where you store your functions and variables. Okay, so this is basically where we're going to put them all. Okay, and then our CPP is where we implement. Okay, so we're declaring them here, they're declaring the variables and their functions, and then we're implementing them in here to have functionality inside of our game. So Basically just telling Unreal like, hey, I want this function or variable, you know. Okay, so let's now add logic into that function we have just created, you know, and that's where we would set it up in here. Understand? Okay, cool. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head down here all the way at the bottom by public. We're gonna add a protected side of this, just like how these other photos are. Actually, there was already a protected right there. Oh, no, it don't matter. Now under here we're gonna add no, not cap. We're gonna add a void meaning function, and then we're gonna add move right. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do anything, I've actually forgot. Oh my god. Okay, so first we're gonna head inside of our project settings. Now, if you don't know where your project settings are, you could always click edit, which is on the top left, and then click project settings. Okay, when you get the project settings, it's going to turn to this like if you want to have quick access of it, it's going to turn into another tab, you know, down here, right? You can always hold it and drag it and put it, store it, dock it anywhere you want. I'm gonna just dock it up here. I always kept right there, and it always stays right there whenever you want to create a new project or something like that. So anyway, when we head inside here, we're going to go into our input, and then we're gonna add the action mapping because we're gonna add a jump. Action is for like say, you know, you want to fire, you want to sprint, you want to crouch. That's where you want to do your action mappings, okay? And then your axis mappings is for like our ability to walk around, right? So, you know, to move in a certain direction. So we're gonna add 4, which is to move right, move forward, look up, and the turn. So let's name this all accordingly. You can name it whatever, but you want to name it to the functionality you're creating, you know? So make sure you got a nice name for it. I'm gonna just do mine, move forward. Move forward, W and S, which is backwards. And then we're gonna click another plus sign right here for our action mapping, for our binding. Did it create it? Awesome. And we're gonna put W, and then down here I'm gonna put S, which is for backwards. Since we're going backwards, we're gonna need to put the scale -1. Okay. And then this one's gonna be move right, which is move left and right. And then we're gonna put A. Let me see, where's it at? Okay, there's A, and I'm gonna make another one, and then put D. Cool. Okay, and then for A, we're gonna put -1, and then we're just gonna hide that. We're gonna put turn right here. Turn is on our yaw, so left and right, which would be mouse X. Don't put X, mouse X, okay? And then down here we're gonna put our look up, okay? And then we're going to put that as mouse Y. Mouse Y is up and down. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I think it's is it mouse X? I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but I think you put -1. I don't know, if we get inside and play our game, if it starts acting weird, then we'll come back and then we'll fix it. Okay, so inside of our file, we are going to finish adding our thing we didn't do right here. Okay, so just make sure, just restart it. You want to type up your function thing, void, and then whatever you name it. Mine's move right. I'm actually going to put a move forward. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a float. It's going to be a float axis val. You can actually name this however you want, but it's always good to name it to like of the axis. You know, you can like, meaning you can name it like this, or you could put axis. It doesn't really matter, but for like this, I just keep it as axis val. Keep it nice and simple and small. All right. Yep. And then next we're gonna add move right, and then float axis. Oh, my bad. My spelling is terrible today. Float axis val. Okay, so we just got 2 of those functions already created. Now let's implement them inside of our CPP file. We're gonna right click it and click quick actions and refactoring. Okay, and then we're gonna create declaration, which is definition. And then once we create that, we're gonna head over. You could hover over this, or you could do one at a time. It doesn't matter. We're gonna head over our CPP file. Oh, there you go. Implementing them right here. Move forward, move right. Make sure it's spelled exactly like this, or if you know, like I say, if you named something different, you know, he's gonna say whatever you spelled it. Excuse me. Okay. Now we're not gonna work right here just yet. We're gonna actually work on our player movement binding. So we're gonna put player input component. It auto finish for me. We're gonna put an arrow bind axis, and then we're gonna put text, and then we're gonna put our argument of our function name, which is move forward. Nope. Sometimes my caps just like to mess with me. Okay, so there we go. We got that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put comma this, comma this is our referencing to our character, which is, you know, this, and then we're gonna put an and. Make sure you put this, if not, it's not gonna work. And put an and a, and whatever your file is. So and a, my character, my player, my survivor character, doesn't matter, right? Whatever you have named it, you know, of your CP plus file. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right there, and then we're gonna put this, and then we're gonna, what's the name is our move forward. Awesome. And then put semicolon right there, don't forget that. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is a Control C, and then we're gonna click Control V, stupid, and I'm just gonna remove this and put a move right, and the same thing goes to right here. Make sure you do it right there. Move right, and then I'm just stupid again, and then all we gotta do is change right here is the lookup and the turn. So we're just gonna put turn. There's gonna be one difference about this is now we're not gonna put the name of it right here. We're actually gonna put, so we're turning, so we're gonna use a yaw. Just type it. If you don't see this, it's add controller yaw input. Okay, there it is right there. I'm gonna just come, you know, paste it again. Okay, and then we're gonna put look up. Hopefully I spelled that right. Inside of our project settings, and the pitch is up and down, yaw's left and right, roll, you're rolling, right? Okay, and then Unreal, and we just make sure, okay, spelled that right. Awesome. Make sure you had it all spelled. Okay, so after that we're going to head over to our axis values of our move forward and move right. Okay, so we're going to put is add movement input. Why did it add movement input? And then we're going to add get after right vector. No, we're not getting the right vector, we're actually getting the forward vector. Make sure you look at that. Make sure this is, we're moving forward, so we want to get the forward vector, right? If you get in the right vector, you get actor's right vector. Okay, then we're going to put a star, and then we're going to put axis val, whatever you have named, you spell right here. Okay, so down here I'm actually just gonna copy and paste. There you go, save some time. And then we're gonna remove the forward and then put the right, and there you go, you get that. And make sure you put your semicolon. I forgot. Yeah, no errors. Awesome. If you get make sure you got everything spelled right, you know, pause the video, get it all written out. That's how that is. Awesome. Now, so after that, okay, so down here is my modules. This is where I would actually go to recompile. You probably won't have this. You're gonna have to go to your window, developer tools, and then you're gonna see modules right there. Okay, so that's what you want to get: Windows, developer tools, modules. Okay, so when you get modules, it's gonna be like this, and then you can just dock it whatever you wherever you want it. Okay, and then just type up your project name, and then we're gonna click recompile. I mean, you could always recompile right there, but I've always getting like it does, I have to recompile it like twice or 3 times, you know, for it to work. I don't know why. Maybe it might not happen for you, but This is way better. I was getting used to having doing this because the compile is just, it's messed up. I don't know, it's always been like that for a long time. So anyway, once after that's all compiled, we can't go in and play it just yet. We actually need to go create the blueprints of our character. So right by on my character, we're gonna right click it, and then we're gonna create blueprint class based on my character. Okay. Now I'm gonna put BP underscore just to know what we're we're creating the blueprint, so we want to know. Right, I'm gonna just stack it inside of our blueprints folder. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just dock it right up there. Okay, and the same thing goes for our game mode base. We're just gonna put BP underscore that, and then we're gonna put inside of our blueprints. Okay, cool. So I docked it up here. Now when you open your blueprint, I put it in here, you want to go open it up, and then we're going to go to our default pawn class, and then we want to go to default pawn. We want to click that, and then we're going to select our BP character, not the C++ file, but our BP that we just have made. Compile, save. There you go. Now after that, we're going to head over to our edit and project settings, my bad. And then we're gonna go to maps and mode, which is on the top where project's at. Make sure it's not the game mode base. Make sure it's actually the BP game mode base, not the C++. Make sure you gotta put this in. If you don't, then your character's not gonna spawn inside the world. Okay. Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all good, and then we should be good, ready to spawn in. Make sure you have your player star, which is an actor. Just type up player star, and then you can just move it right there. Anyway, so once we go in, oh, actually, okay, so I was right. I knew it was going to be wrong. Let me see. Look up. I think it's the look up. I think that's need to be -1, and this needs to be good. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So just make sure you have it like that. Make sure that's -1, -y. I get that sometimes messed up. I don't make characters every day on a daily basis, so I won't know. So the jump is actually not working. I think I might. Okay, so we're not jumping this because I forgot to add our player input component. Yep. This is gonna be the same thing. We're just gonna be binding our action, not the axis, right? Okay. And then we're gonna do text, and then we're gonna put jump, which is the name of it. And then we're gonna put comma, and then we're gonna put IE pressed, which is right here. Not IE release, IE pressed, and then comma, this, and then and a my character, whatever your file name is, and then just put jump, just like how we had it right here, and then semicolon. Awesome. And then we're just gonna go right here to recompile. I was wondering why I was not jumping. I thought because make sure you have this like spelled right, because that functionality is not gonna work if you have it named different. You gotta make sure you name it wherever you had it set down here, right? Okay, so we're gonna click play. Still not jumping. Why? Oh shoot. Okay, my bad, guys. I have actually forgotten to put our jump thing in there. Jesus Christ. And then spacebar. I forgot. That's my bad on my end. Okay, then everything should 100% work. There you go. There's the fun jump. Like I said, I don't make this on a daily basis, so like I forget easy. Okay, but there we go. That's our movement. That's awesome. Everything works. If nothing's not working right, let me know down in the comments. I would help you if something's wrong, if you're getting any errors or something. But in next videos, I want to probably show you guys how to animate our character or import our animations or character, and we can actually set it up in our game and get it functioning right. And then after that, I probably might do shoot raycasting, but that's whatever. Let me know down in the comments of actually what system we should make, you know, inside of Unreal Engine. And then I might actually upload some Unreal Engine tutorials if this is your first time. This is perfect if this is your first time. Now, what I want to say is for the beginners, you know, if this is your first time watching maybe an Unreal Engine video, make sure you write all this down. You know, this is what I did when I was starting learning how to program. You know, I would watch a video, and then whatever code the guy is writing of whatever functionality, right? I would write it down on a piece of paper, I would study it, and then I would just write it and implement it in my own games, you know. And that's how I became to learn to write all this, you know, without having to look at a screen or a piece of paper or anything. Because I just, you know, I just write it down and just learn it off the top of my head. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So next video we're gonna do animations and stuff like that. See you in the next video.